Welcome to Mexico for A1, round 18. Once again, I'm NSX Barry, and this is Turbo. Say hi.
Hi everybody, nice to see everybody here. Thank goodness the first stream failed because I didn't stop laughing. And at Mexico for round 18 here at the Circuit Hermanos Rodriguez, my second favorite track. Where does Mexico stand for you, Barry?
Same. I quite like it, actually.
Now, you still think I'm crazy for liking Baku that much, but Mexico is a very close second for me. I love this track.
Fuck Baku. Oh, I see Cavilion almost losing it in the S section already.
Yeah,
and
he was the second
abandons his
car
lap.
out, actually. Oh, wow. I was actually on board with Slash as he's rounding the final corner now. And he's going to come across the line to do a 1:15.0. That's a very good banker lap. That's a very good banker lap indeed.
What's going to be the pole time today? It's around maybe 1:14 low, or I don't even know.
Between a low and a mid, 1:14. But for the first lap out on track, 1:15.0 is good. But let's wait to see what Mr. Hamilton Juice Jojo does, because he always tends to take half a second out of everybody. So maybe he'll go into the very low 14s.
Yeah, let's see. I'm on board with Sembao, who's on a lap.
There we go. Ooh, that's a very wide at that entry into the third sector, well, into the stadium section.
But it's not an invalidation.
Oh, okay. Ferrari there of Drunkenstein nearly unsettled him, but luckily Drunkenstein kept nicely out of the way. So 1:16.4. One thing about Mexico is definitely the entire second sector, because it's a high traction, well, a low grip zone, but it forces high traction. It's really easy to lose time, especially through that S section. I've seen a lot of times when I head through the S section, just missing one of the S's, missing the apex, can cost you easily half a second. So you have to nail that S section to get a good lap time here around Mexico.
Cavena fastest with a 1:14.9.
Yeah, first car into the 14s.
And that's on his second lap of the softs.
Yeah, remember this is a low wear track, so the softs can go like I think even a 50% race, these softs can easily do about 15 to 18 laps easily.
15 laps, really?
Yeah, Mexico is a very low wear track. I can remember in my first season of the career mode, when the cars are still basically stock standard, I did a control strategy starting on the mediums, and I tried a one-stop off from one set of mediums to softs, and my softs nearly got me to the end, one set of softs, and they weren't even new, they were worn from qualifying. So
wow.
The softs can really they can really benefit you if you are not too hard on your tires. But the fastest strategy here around Mexico is definitely a two-stop. I would say 2 sets of soft and then a medium. Or starting on the mediums and going to 2 sets of softs, however you want to juggle that.
Interesting, going for the two-stop. That rarely happens on this game.
The hards are absolute ass around this track. Like, no.
Yeah,
this is probably this and Silverstone. This and Silverstone, just don't put on the hards ever. They are absolutely horrendous.
I think it's actually possible to pit in lap 1 for the mediums and then just go to the end. Yeah,
that's how you want to do it. That's how you can do it. But then at the end, your mediums will be absolute nothing. They will be nothing.
Well, that's how I got second last Wednesday in a different league.
Oh wow!
That was
Jeez, how many leagues do you belong to?
2, but SLR is my favorite. This
This
commentary is sponsored by SLR. Let's have a look at Jojo entering the stadium section, which used to be an old baseball arena.
Yeah, clearly that didn't work out. Ooh, he has just invalidated his lap in the stadium section. Will he go for another lap? I think he is going for another lap. Because that lap did not count.
He did a 1:13.8, by the way.
Yeah, I saw on the top right of mine, but he literally, you know that little kink after you go through the hairpin in the stadium section? That little kink, he invalidated his lap. Literally, I went on board with him as he did it.
Yeah, he cut it.
And he decides he wants to be a lawnmower as he just skips all 3 of the first corners and goes over the grass.
Let's have a look at our fan favorite SLR Package entering the S's, staying between the white lines. Quite conservative, Jesus, and he still misses the last corner. And he invalidates.
Yeah, he, in my opinion, he down geared too late for the second to last S. He was still going through there in 7th gear and just didn't get the turn in that he needed.
Let's see who else is on the lap. Jojo doesn't have any fuel for a second run. I think Ferret de Souza is going to go for a lap. Oh, and he hits the wall.
Cavilion has been on an out lap, so Cavilion is going to go for a run again. Slash is on a lap. He's just exiting the stadium section into the final corner now. Oh no, he's going slow. He's going to try another lap, I think, all coming into the pit lane. He's going to try another lap. Owen is also going to start a lap now. Nobody seems to... Oh, okay. Robbins is on the lap if you want to follow Robbins.
Robbins, number 5 in the standings currently, but he invalidates already.
Oh my goodness.
But that's the thing
around Mexico.
Yeah, true.
And
just like Russia is another one that's just invalidates the central, basically.
Yeah. Also, actually, Australia sometimes can be bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh.
Slash almost across the white line, but he's still in it. A little bit of a tank slapper. Into the S's now.
Let's see if he can master this S section.
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, only just.
He keeps the lap. He keeps the lap going.
He keeps the lap alive, and he's purple in the second sector as well. Stay within the white lines for the stadium section. Here we go.
Kept that sausage curb through the final corner. Easy apply the power, unless you've got all assists on.
Here we go. 1:14.6. Fairly
beautiful
decent.
Lap there from Slash. Very beautiful lap there. That's the type of laps we're going to be looking at, the mid 1:14s. But once again, let's wait for Jojo to see what he can do.
And Cavilion, who's going purple in the second sector now. 3/10 down on his own lap, I think.
Let's see what Cavilion can do.
I like this camera angle, by the way. It's just a helicopter shot of the baseball stadium.
Oh yeah, mine is not on that currently, but that is a very nice camera, I'm not gonna lie.
I love it.
Ooh, this next one, he hugs the inside curb.
With a 14.4.
And yes, he does go pole with a 1:14.4. Wow. Okay, now the times are really starting to tumble, so the track is definitely getting rubbered in, and these guys are really starting to get some pace out of the cars.
Well, I said low 14. I think we're already there almost. Let's see what Mr. Jojo 79 can do.
He's only starting his lap now. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on board.
Starting his lap now. Actually do that. That's actually a smart idea.
I am smart.
You brainiac.
Down to 4th, 3rd gear, and he doesn't use second there. Opening DRS once again for the second straight.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Game of Mark now quickest with a 14.4.
Oh wow! Gamer Mark said before the race in the chat that he was feeling really confident, so keep an eye on Gamer Mark, definitely.
Ooh, let's look at the messes. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Purple second sector as well. Outside, inside, outside, into the baseball stadium.
Come on, keep it together, Jojo. Just the 2 more corners. Very nicely done there.
Almost invalidation again.
Through the final corner, playing with the limits. He hugs the inside, and it's a 1:13.7.
Jesus.
Holy crap. Holy crap.
Nicely done once again.
That is 8/10. Or almost 8/10. Just where's the difference?
Who's on lap? Package G. Package G. Let's look at him.
That's a 7/10 difference from Jojo to Gamer Mark.
Fairly decent.
Fairly decent. Bloody Nora.
Meh.
Meh.
Package G across the line with a 1:16.6. Needs to pick up the pace on that Renault. Maybe he can get back to the pits for another attempt.
Hopefully for his part he can.
Jacob has invalidated once again. Or is he going to start his lap? No, he's going into the pits.
Fred is also having a very hard time to get a lap together. He has invalidated 3 consecutive laps now. He's going for another lap again.
Nice.
Hey, try again.
Down to third.
Ooh, beautiful through there.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, now let's see this next section. But the places where the corner cuts happen are the first 3 corners and at the A section. Most of the time.
He almost spins out actually. And he runs wide. That's an invalidation, I think. Yep, it is. Once again. Straight into the pits, refuel, and go again.
Yeah, that's just the smartest thing to do.
Who is on a lap? I see Slash is going to start a lap now.
Packagee is coming through the final corner. Oh no, he's coming into the pit lane. Okay, so basically we are on board with Mr. Slash.
In the Racing Port turning Aston Martin. A bit wide through the first corner, which compromised his second and third entry. It's a 27.8. He's a 10th under his own time. He's going to encounter some traffic now. Drunkenstein goes out of the way. Let's have a look at them SS again.
The SS.
This. Oh, that's an invalidation. That's too bad.
I think these guys are raging within their homes because of all these invalidations, because it's just so hard to find that perfect limit.
Your favorite Yagi-san is going into the baseball section now. Okay, not an invalidation, he was 2/10 under his time. Let's see what he can do. And he goes for a 1:14.7. P6.
Good lap, P6. Good lap.
Still second off. But you know.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell Jojo pulled that time out of his rear, but frickin' hell, that's quick.
Zero is invalidated. Yeah, Kevin is going to start a lap. Maybe that's one to follow.
Drunkenstein is busy with a lap. He just started his lap, actually, going through the first few corners in the Ferrari.
No. He's a 10th under his time.
Sorry, just busy sharing the stream, and I think I'm putting a very good advertisement in for this.
Nice. Even better than my
Not to be mean, but yes.
Drunkenstein still not invalidated, and he goes purple in the second sector.
Oh wow, good middle sector from Drunkenstein. Let's quickly keep an eye on him.
Is it going to be a 14? Is it even going to be a 13? It is not. It's 15 flat. P8.
He can still get a lot of time out of this, especially in that final sector. He's still got a lot of time to get there. But do you know what Jojo's Twitter name is?
Slash retired, by the way. Oh, he's going into the pits. Yeah. Oh, Zero invalidates again.
I think that might be a qualifying over for Zero.
Yeah, I think it is.
Unless he's got enough fuel in the car to go for one more lap.
Slash has left the session. That's
weird.
Let's hope he has another invite. And Zero's into the pits. Let's see who's on our lap. Simba is gonna come through the last corner. He's a second under his time. He goes for a 14.9. GG, P8.
Good top 10 qualification there. Let's actually see. Yagi-san is not gonna make it in time. Definitely not.
Oh, Jojo invalidates.
Oh, freaking hell. He doesn't need to go any quicker. Bloody hell, man.
Oh, he's just on his outlap. He's just on his outlap. I'm sorry.
oh, I thought it was. Actually, on my screen also didn't show outlap. It showed a time. Now when I went back to him, it showed outlap.
Yeah, same.
Gamer Mark is also gonna thread the needle here when it comes to time left, as well as Craigleton. Not Craigleton. Ferrer de Souza. Sorry. Oh well, Craigleton also actually. Craigleton has retired.
He retired from the session. Yeah. And it's Cavilion now. He's the next one to come across the line, I think. He's a 10th up on his time. A 10th over his time. Slower, I mean.
Let's see if we can hook up this final sector. There is still time to gain through here. Through the right-hander. Hug the inside Cavilion. And he comes across the line to
14-3.
Wow, good lap. Still not touching Jojo, but that's a very solid top 3. Let's see if Owen. I think Owen didn't have enough time to come across the line because it's still showing outlap for him.
Yeah, he's just on his outlap.
That's unfortunate. Just the wrong timing.
Robbins is still on the lap. Packages into the pits. Semba's into the pits.
Jojo's into the final. Into the stadium section. He went purple middle sector.
Can he go even quicker? This man.
13.5. Let's see as he comes across the line. 13.4. Damn, son. 9/10 of a second quicker than the closest car to him.
And Gamer Mark didn't improve.
About Jojo.
And Robin says invalidated as well. So that's it. That's it. Jojo, Cavilion, Gamer Mark. 1, 2, and 3.
Really well done there from Gamer Mark. Hopefully he can keep this pace in the race.
Yeah, I hope so too. He's had some bad luck, I think. You've got the
yeah, he's had a lot
results,
of bad
right?
luck this season. Sorry?
Do you have the race results from the few... Wait.
Yeah, let me quickly check here.
Yeah, same.
Sorry, I just have to go back into the Discord server.
Discord! Sorry.
Okay, yeah, the past few races. Okay, let's quickly find Gamer Mark first. He's in P7 in the championship at this stage. And, yeah, he has been in the points consistently. But when I think back to his quali performances just haven't matched his race performances. His best finish this season is P3 back in Spain. And that's his only podium for the season thus far. The rest of the time he's just like getting minimal points, like 10th, 9th, maybe 6th or 5th. So he just really hasn't had a season to, I would say, to reflect on.
So here we have it. Jojo is in P1 in the Haas. And we have Cavilion next to him on the front grid. Gamer Mark and Owen complete the top 4. Greggleton and someone, I don't know, I think it's Slash, is in 6th. I hope he can join back. Then we have Yagi-san and Semba completing row 4. And Zero and Augustine in the top 10.
Oh yes.
And Robin started the house on package
0.9 seconds clear.
Can start on new tires.
But I honestly do not know how these guys are gonna catch Jojo if this is his pace just in qualifying.
And it's dry, so the curse is now finally lifted, I think.
Is there any rain coming at the end of the race, maybe? There are clouds in the air.
Slash is joined. I hope his car is still on track.
Please be, please be, please be. Come on. We need Slash in the race.
I don't think it is, you know.
He said in the comments on the stream that he can't jump in.
Shit.
Nice and subtle there. Oh,
nice and subtle.
Oh, dude. Oh, boy. But it won't mess up the lobby if he's not in his car, right?
Oh, no, his car's gone.
Yeah, his car's not there. That's very unfortunate for... Now MMA Slash. How many times is this guy going to change his name this season? That's the 3rd time now.
Oh, yeah. It's Mohammed. It's Slash is PMP something and.
Yeah, PMP slash and now MMA slash.
MMA.
Yeah, who did he kill to get that name?
Yeah.
Okay, but back to the racing action. Your top 5 for this race. Who's it going to be?
Top 5? Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, Jojo's going to win a lap in front of everyone. And I think it's going to be a Red Bull affair on the podium. I don't know which order. Then Gamer Mark gets P4, and number 5 is going to be Zero.
Okay, interesting there. I'm also going to go for Cavillion for the win.
What?
I'm going to say Gamer Mark P2, Owen P3, Slash P4, and Yagi-san P5.
Alright, okay.
Now, I don't know why, but Cavillion only said he had 2 laps of practice this whole week, so I don't think his confidence is running too high for this race.
That's enough. 2 laps. Easy.
Dude, I'll die if I only practice 2 laps.
Slash's car is still on the grid. I can see that now.
Yeah, but it's ghosted.
Yeah, maybe he can join still.
You want to take the start of the race privileges, or should I?
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
Slash has left the session. Damn it.
So it's only a 14-car grid. As guys, we are lining up on the grid. Jojo leading the way from Cavillion. The only way I could see something going wrong for Jojo today is if something happens at the start that just shoves him to the back of the grid.
Beer.
Oh boy. Okay guys, let's get ready to go racing here in Mexico around the circuit for Manos Rodriguez as we head to 5 red lights. Well, on my screen, luckily I can see the 5 up top. And go for the Mexican Grand Prix, round 18. Can Jojo seal the championship here today? He sticks with a straight line. Cavillion falls in behind him immediately. Owen has jumped Gamer Mark from P4 into P3. There we go. It's very close to the first quarter. Cavillion goes for the move up the inside of Jojo. There's a 5 wide moment in the background. Guys, give each other space. Ooh, very close quarters there. But actually, these guys are getting through quite easily. It is still Cavillion trying to get that Red Bull ahead of Jojo with Owen
Ferrari going around.
At the front it's Cavillion and Jojo side by side, very close to the air. Cavillion keeps that Red Bull's nose stuck in there, but Jojo just has the drive, and Owen is right behind them trying to sneak up on their inside. Gamer Marcus P4, Yagi-san with an excellent start all the way up into P5, as well as Zero into P6. Beautiful start there from most of the guys, actually keeping it very clean, unlike we're used to.
Jojo already creating a gap through the S's for the first time. Let's have a look at the back of the field. I see Robin's going really slow. Umatelli says lobby failure. Well, not for us.
Yeah, there's no lobby failure here.
Error for me. I don't know. At the end of lap 1, it's still Jojo in P1, and then we have Cavillion in P2 trying to keep up already, but he's already created a 1 second gap. Here we have Owen who jumped to place in P3. Gamer Mark and Yagi-san completed the top 5, and Zero's had a great start, but he has Semba right in his on his neck.
Let's see what these two can get going with each other.
Ooh, it tries a move maybe. Just not close enough.
Wait till the next lap for DRS. That's just a safer bet.
Yeah, but safe is boring usually, so you know.
Yeah.
Quite some guys opted for the mediums, by the way.
Actually, I should get that up on my screen. Tire, there we go. Yeah, there's actually a few guys that have opted for the medium. Wow, okay. That's a very interesting point you make there. So, definitely we're going to have to keep an eye on Jacob, Ferrer de Souza and Packagey. Maybe later on in the race, they can get some solid points here today.
Craigleton almost losing it already in the S's. Let's have a look at Drunkenstein, who's going for an overtake on Packagey. Down the inside at the entrance of third corner, but Packagey just turns in.
He left. He just he clearly didn't want Drunkenstein to get that Ferrari ahead of him. But we have a very tight battle between Owen and Cavillion, the two Red Bull teammates, as Owen is staying within that 1 second little barrier there. I do not know why he doesn't have DRS.
Because it's only the start of lap 3. So now for the second straight they will have DRS for the first time. And Semba, is he going to go for a move? No, he's not.
That's weird. Usually on my game, as soon as you start lap 3 and you hit the DRS line within 1 second, you have it already on lap 3. But I don't know. My game, maybe it's just the online stuff. I don't know. But hey, just actually shout out to everybody who's watching. We've got 9 people watching the stream, which is actually very, very nice to say the least about it. As Slash is trying to rejoin the session, but it doesn't seem he's able to get into his car.
Yeah, I think he. Oh no, he's not. Well, that sucks. Still. Let's see, Yagi-san is gaining on Gamer Mark, by the way. And Craigleton is right behind Semba.
Oh, that's a big corner cut there from Craigleton.
Collecting all of the corner cuts, indeed.
Yeah, no, definitely. Umutelia's trying to rejoin the session. Well, let's see if he can get something going for himself.
Craigleton looks to have more pace than the two guys in front of him.
As Slash is back in his car, dude. Slash is busy driving. He just rendered on my screen. Yeah, Slash is back in this Mexican Grand Prix.
So basically he's had a 10-place grid penalty because he's now starting in P14.
Basically. Look at Gamer Mark going for a move on Owen. He's just a little too far back, but he's gonna be tucked up right underneath the gearbox of that Red Bull come the second straight. He gets a beautiful run through the trip chicane at the first 3 corners. Here we go. I think he's still not close enough. And also, Yagi-san has now fallen out of that 1 second gap. So he really has to try and catch up with these guys in Sector 2. As Zairo is still under pressure from Simba. And now Craigleton as well has joined the fray. Very solid top 10 here, actually. We've got Jojo, Cavillion, Owen, Gamer Mark, Yagi-san, Zairo, Simba, Craigleton, Jacob, and Ferret de Souza. Is Ferret de Souza's fanboy actually in the comments? If you're in the comments, dude, please hit us up in the comments down below. The one stream where you were sick, actually, I talked about de Souza, and there was like a guy in the comments going crazy for him. So I hope that guy's watching, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was quite fun. Okie dokes. As Jojo has now got a 1.8 second gap. I can see he's not pushing to his max potential. He's just keeping that car on the track, which is what he needs now.
Let's have a look at Craigleton, Semba, and Zero. The fight for P6.
Simba's very close to Zero now. He might have the opportunity to go for something here now. Bloody hell, overtake mode drinks your ERS like alcohol. Oh, he's going for a move on the outside. Very opportunistic move to try and go for there.
Craigleton running a bit wide. He seems to be struggling with tire temperature, maybe.
Yeah, that's going to be a big thing, especially for the rears in that A section. The rears sometimes they feel it here around Mexico.
Let's have a look at Robbins and Slash at the back of the field. Robbins doesn't have DRS, but he can't go for the move.
And now Slash is actually right on Packagee. But also, Slash is on softs and Packagee is on mediums.
Yeah, I'm busy following Gamer Mark and Craigleton and Semba, by the way.
Gamer Mark is now really close to Owen. Oh no, yeah, he is really close to Owen. And Yagi-san is now starting to catch them as well. He's slowly but surely bringing that gap down.
Let's have a look at Gamer Mark. Owen trying to break the
Owen is going to beat him already.
Semba as well going for a move. Gamer Mark on the inside. Picks up P3, but Owen, can he hang it around the outside? Yes, he can. He's still there. I'm sorry for Semba and Zero that I missed the overtake, but Owen and Gamer Mark are still side by side.
Very good battling here between the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull. And the Alfa gets himself ahead.
Craigleton with the move. Craigleton with the move on Zero.
Oh, on the outside. Beautiful move there as Zero drops down 2 positions. But really well done there as Jojo gets a 3-second penalty.
Oh, that's fairly quick
for
him.
multiple warnings. And he's usually the guy that keeps his nose clean. So Cavilian just needs to keep his nose clean throughout this race, and he can still get a victory.
Owen pushed Gamer Mark off.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay,
and
but
Owen
that's good
lets him back
sportsmanship
through.
from Owen. Yeah, that's good sportsmanship there from Owen. If he knows he made the mistake. But now they have given a free podium position to Mr. Yogi Sansa, who is now in P3 for Mercedes. Oh, I love his online name. It's just so flippin' cool. Oh boy, as now Slash has also passed Robbins and Packagey. Packagey is down to P14, and now Slash is busy chasing down Drunkenstein and Ferret de Souza. Let's quickly see here.
Have a look at this train then, from P4 to P8. All within 1 second.
What actually happened between Gamer Marker and Owen? I didn't see what happened.
At the end of the SS, Owen just hit the rear of Gamer Mark, just ever so slightly, and Gamer Mark almost binned it into the wall.
Oh wow!
As Owen goes for a move on the inside of Gamer Mark now.
Beautiful, beautiful move there from Owen. But let's see if Gamer Mark can actually stick with him. He goes for a wide line through that double right-hander. I just think he was a little bit late on the brakes there. I didn't think that was meant.
Yeah, I think it was just a little bit too late. And now that opens up a move for Samba maybe.
As Jacob is also right on the rear of Zauro, so keep an eye on the Toro Rosso and the Williams.
Zero just doesn't have the race pace, it seems.
Battle.
Look at this, P4 to P9, all within 3 seconds maybe.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting battle. But now Owen is basically the one that's hitting the air
into the pits.
out. Oh wow, that's a really early pull there from Cavilian. Oh wow.
Yeah, lap 7 to lap 10 maybe. Samba's now passing Gamer Mark. Gamer Mark just lets it happen. Can Craigleton do something around the outside? Yes, he's going to try it. Just couldn't stick his nose in, and he gets a 3-second time penalty for just staying on the outside.
Yeah, he crossed the white line as they headed into the corner. He took too much privileges into the corner.
Bullshit, if you ask me, but oh well. Craigleton with his nose into the gearbox of Gamer Mark.
You guys can remove the penalty. You are the stewards.
Yeah, but they don't need to know that. Craigleton around the outside in the S section. Still side by side. Can he actually make this move stick? Yes, he does.
Oh, wow! Beautiful move there from SLR Craigleton. Wow.
I think
awesome stuff there.
I think the Gamer Mark has some damage from the tap from Owen. But I'm not sure. I don't see anything on the front wing.
Yeah, I also don't see anything on his front wing, and the cars can't get damage on the rear.
But it does look like that he has a lot of understeer at some corners. As Jacob now goes for a move in the final corner on Zero. And Owen now also pits with Craigleton and Zero as well. And that promotes Jacob and Ferret up into P5 and 6. Back to the front. Also, Ferret now at the back
Slash
of Jacob.
Is also in.
He's going to go for the outside. Jacob breaks really late, but he just holds it in there.
Nice.
Let's see if the undercut is favorable in Mexico, because Cavilian, let's see if he gets hauled up by Robbins. Don't think it should be a problem.
No, I think he will be able to pass Robbins on the next lap.
But Robbins' tires are still fairly new, so...
yeah, Owen and Slash have opted for the hard tires.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake, yeah.
Boys, why? Oh boy. They may be hoping for a safety car or something. I don't know what crazy strategies are behind that play. Let's actually see, is Jojo coming into the pit lane? Yes, he is, as he bumps the bollard out of the way.
Robbins with a waggle, and Jojo gets a 5-second penalty.
5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Now that could be interesting later on.
Yeah.
I'm still on board with Cavilian, who gets a little held up by Robbins. Let's see where Jojo is going to come out of the pits.
Stay on board with Cavilian.
I think he's still ahead. Unsure.
Yeah.
There goes Jojo.
Ahead.
But Cavilian has gained something, I think.
he's definitely gained, but now Jojo's got to worry about an 8-second penalty by now because he's got a 3-second track extension penalty as well as that 5-second pit lane speed penalty. Wait, what?
Jojo's on the hard.
Come on. Why are these guys opting to go to the hard tires? Or do they know something we don't?
No, we are smart, so no, I don't think so.
Nice one. The commentators are the smart ones, the drivers are the dumb ones.
Let's have a look at Ferret once again on Jacob. He's only 2 tenths back.
Can you keep an eye on that? I want to see if Yagi-san and Gamer Mark come in this lap. Ooh. Because Yagi-san and Gamer Mark are really taking these softs longer than everybody else, as well as Drunkenstein. But I want to see, are they just good on their tires, or are they really trying to go for a very risky one-stop from softs to mediums?
Yagi-san
dives it into the pit lane, and Gamer Mark, is he following, or is he staying out? No, he's following.
With a 5-second penalty.
Ooh.
I want to see if they change his wing.
Quickly see.
Because I think... No, they don't. Okay, then I was wrong. And they're going onto the hards. Yagi-san and Gamer Mark. So they're going to do a one-stop.
Why do these guys go onto the hard tires? They can literally drive Mexico and USA. They are so hard. But their pace is just abysmal. Ooh, side-by-side for Simba and Zyro. Very good side-by-side action there. I think Simba's got the move. Ah, there's Packagey is also going for a move on Cradleton. There's a lot of action into the first corner.
I see Umutelli, Owen and Yagi-san trying to avoid each other, I think.
Oh boy,
it's not getting bunched up.
Yagi-san, watch out for Owen! Side by side there, Red Bull v Mercedes, but Owen leaves Yagi-san in the room, who defends the position for now. Oh wow.
As Cavilian gets a penalty.
3 seconds, he's still 5 seconds less than Jojo. I'm going to keep an eye on this battle between Jojo and Cavilian. Because Cavilian has to be faster now on the mediums. He has to be.
I think so, as Owen runs a little bit wide. Cradleton, Packagey, Samba next to each other with Zero and Gamer Mark in the back. Zero going for a move on Samba and he makes it stick, but Packagey runs a bit wide. Almost 3 wide into the baseball section. Now into the little hairpin. Zero and Samba are still not side by side, but Zero lets him live.
Okay, I'm jumping onto the lead, onto the guys more in front. It's Yagi-san, Owen and Cradleton. As Cradleton is now going to get a double toe from the Red Bull and the Mercedes. Yagi-san, I think it's going to be a sitting duck on this home straight. Let's quickly see what happens. Owen is opting for the outside. He goes, oh, Cradleton! Don't run into the back of Owen. Very close. Owen goes around the outside of Yagi-san.
Cradleton pinches
side
in.
by side. Yeah, Cradleton is also in this battle. What's going to happen now? Okay, Owen has DRS for the second part. Yagi-san has got the slipstream. Oh boy, dude, I thought Cradleton was going to send Owen into orbit.
Oh, no. Just too far away.
Oh. Dude, when I saw Owen went to the outside, but it looked like he was trying to dummy to the inside, and then he stuck to the outside. And I just thought Cradleton was going to send him into orbit. I thought he was going to give him an ass pack of a lifetime. That's why I was like, no, why are you still there? Oh boy. No, that just gave me my heart attack of the evening. As Jojo is really quickly starting to catch up to Ferret de Souza and Jacob, who are now the race leaders, but only because they haven't pitted yet. But Cavilian, who's now actually falling back from Jojo. Robin's in a solid P5, but still having to make a pit stop. As let's see the battle between Owen, Yagi-san and Cradleton renewed to see what these two can get going for each other.
Yagi-san he's getting close.
Is he going to go for the move? He goes for the inside. Later to the brakes, into the corner. Owen sticks it around the outside.
Samba Zero as well, and Zero gets pushed out a little.
Ooh,
Samba almost misses the corner. Zero with the switchback.
Why a switchback?
It's too hard to follow. Cradleton down the inside. Cradleton down the inside on Yagi-san. And
we can't keep up
Samba's
with this.
locking up. Cradleton is on the outside. Yagi-san still holds his place. Samba and Zero are still having a fight. Gamer Marcus joined the fight as well. Jesus. I need to take a breath. I need to take a breath. Jojo's on the back of Ferret's house as well.
I think we both needed a nice cold beer to calm our nerves down. Bloody hell. Look at the lead. Jacobs, De Souza and Jojo are all with Like literally they are tucked up underneath each other's gearboxes. So you can see here Jojo is right behind the Salsa, but he was also going to have DRS on Jacob. We're going to have maybe a 3-wide moment here. The Salsa still in the slipstream of Jacob. The Toro Rosso defends the inside.
On the inside,
Jojo
3
is
wide.
going for a double dive. 3 wide into the first corner.
He gets another
penalty. Oh, great. The Salsa is in the lead now. Here comes Jacob back at him.
Oh, and there's contact. Jojo gets hit.
Jojo is in the crash.
Oh my god.
No. Watch out. There has to be a safety car. Yes, safety car has been deployed. Water. Where's my bloody water?
Bro, what the fuck?
What a race we have here in Mexico. Is that maybe just Jojo's championship chances just out the window there?
Days. Is he missing his wing? I think so.
Yes, he's got a no front wing as well as Jacob, but now the strategy has been thrown wide open. If I'm Jojo, I will go into a set of mediums and just push all the way to the end of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I think so too.
He has to think about the championship now.
I think even Kevilian can pit as well for another set of mediums.
If I was Kevilian, I would do that because now...
Just to make sure, you know?
Kevilian has got 3-second penalty, Jojo has got 11 seconds. So there's an 8-second difference between the two of them.
Holy shit, what have I just witnessed? Oh my god. I need to take a breath. You take it away from here. I'm gonna have a look at Kevilian.
Oh boy. Okay, guys, let's quickly see what happens in the pit stop phases. Jojo is in, Kevilian is in, Robbins is in. All these guys that were started on the mediums are gonna get so much benefits from the safety car. Jacob is in. Yagi-san is a little bit far behind, but will he stay out or will he pit in? Yagi-san decides to resume, and he will now take the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. Owen is behind him, as well as actually Craigleton is staying out as well. Let's just see where all the guys shuffle out with this whole scenario. Okay, no, Owen is behind. Oh, bloody hell, there's so much shit going on now.
There's so much going on.
Boy. Okay, so it's Yagi-san that will come up behind the safety car in the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix. In P2 it will be Owen, then Craigleton. Simba, where did you come from, dude? Is it P4 for Haas? Slash is in P5 for Racing Point. Robbins P6 for Alfa Romeo. P7 is Kevilian. I think Jojo served his 5-second penalty while he also did his wing change, which is a good thing because now he's got. What's that now? 11 minus 5 is 6 seconds, and so it's only 3 seconds he has to worry about when it comes to Kevilian. Drunkenstein P8, Jojo P9, Jacob P10, Zero P11, Packagey P12, Gamer Mark P13, and Umuteli is in P14.
And this honestly has saved Slash's race, by the way, because he was AFK for the first 2 laps. And now he's done a pit stop, he's on the hards, he can go to the end, and he's in P5. Yeah, exactly that.
Oh boy, dude, what did we just witness?
Yeah, I got it on stream. So
look, I'm
not
gonna lie. I feel so badly for Jojo because he was an innocent bystander in that accident.
Yeah.
Because Jacob went off track, and as he rejoined, Ferret de South just didn't give him any space at all. They hooked each other, sent each other into the barriers, and then Jojo was an innocent bystander.
He's lucky.
Oh, wow.
He's lucky that he didn't lose a tire or something.
Yeah, because unfortunately the Salazar is out of the race, and he was on for solid points here today. I'm actually really bummed out about that. But I do not think they should be blame shifted in any of that situation. I think that's just a pure racing incident. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think anyone was really to blame for that. Can you remind us of the championship standings again, by the way?
Okay, let me quickly check this out. Holy freaking Mother Nature. Okay, so in the championship, let me just close up my water bottle because I can't put that thing down and then it spilled. It's a 2-liter bottle. Okay, so Jojo is leading the championship by 75 points from Kevilian in P2. So basically, Jojo, anything from about P7 upwards will seal him the championship. It's around about between P5 and P7. No matter where Kevilian comes, will seal the championship for him. And then from P2, Kevilian is also in a solid P2. I do not see how Slash and Owen are going to catch him, but Owen and Slash for P3 in the championship are only separated by 1 point. It is Slash in P3, Owen in P4, and they are separated by 1 point. Owen is on... He is on 164 and Slash on 165. So there is still a lot that can happen. Oh! Safety car coming in. Somebody broke their front wing. I saw that. Somebody broke their front wing.
As Craigleton gets a penalty and he lost an end plate.
Yep, that was Craigleton. Oh boy.
I think he has to come in. Is he gonna? Yeah, he gonna. I'm gonna look at the restart. Owen gets a real nice slingshot. Owen gets a real nice slingshot. Already going up for the move on Yagi-san. And in the back of the field, Jojo's already past Drunkenstein. Let's have a look at Samba's POV. Because Owen is holding it on to the inside, but Yagi-san is still on the outside. And Owen hangs in there. A little bit of grass on the tires maybe. And now Samba's going to go for a move. And he's up at the P2 for now, but what can Owen do? Owen is a little bit boxed in.
Race to the fourth corner! What a move there from Simba to get himself up into P2. Boys, how could we have predicted this?
Jojo already behind Pavilion.
Drunkenstein side by side. Ooh, Zero's on the outside, Drunkenstein is on the inside, heading into the S's. Zero gives him the squeeze onto the outside. Oh, very close racing by everybody here.
Let's have a look at Slash.
Oh, wow.
Slash gonna go for a move on Robbins. Down the inside. Little bit of contact.
Oh, Robbins gives him the squeeze. He pinches him to the inside. But Slash is around the outside. Look behind them. It is Jojo and Kavini. These two never seem to not amaze us. Oh boy. Through the final corner, Kavini is on the... Jojo's on the outside, Kavini on the inside. And Jojo does get the move done. But everybody's got to have... oh no, there's no DRS just yet. DRS will get activated next lap, if I'm not mistaken.
Everyone's still on overtake. As Kavilion goes for a move on the inside of Jojo. And Kavilion is now on the hards and Jojo's on the mediums, by the way. So it's a different way around.
Well, I think Kavilion is now just going to push through to the end. He doesn't want to worry about pit stops again.
Yellow sector 1.
Oh, Packagee has spun. Packagee has spun in the first corner.
Samba next to Yagi-san for the lead. Samba on the outside, Yagi-san on the inside.
Come on, boys! Beautiful racing here in Mexico. This is why I love this track. It gives opportunities for stuff like this to happen.
And Samba's taking the lead for Haas.
Oh wow! Oh wow! He's on the mediums, to be quite fair, so he is going to be
for more action because Jojo is going to go for a move. Jojo on Robbins.
On Robbins. And also Owen on Yagi-san, but he decides against it. Robbins on Jojo. Jojo on Robbins. Blah, blah, blah. My tongue and my brain can't keep up with each other.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Almost sending Jojo into the wall. Lucky to escape from that. And DRS is enabled.
DRS has been enabled.
Oh my god, I'm gonna need a breather after this.
Muteli has retired from the session.
And Owen at the back of Yagi-san. Kavin's fairly close. Virtual safety car. Don't know why.
Huh? Umuteli has retired from the session. He has crashed out at the final corner, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. He has crashed out at the final corner. Oh wow, very sad. Well, I don't know what happened there, but the virtual safety car. Let's there is so much happening. Oh yeah, and by the way, everybody watching, 11 people watching, double digits. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Share the stream. I mean, this crazy race. You trust me, you want to share this. We're gonna want to get as much viewers as possible. Let's see what happens here.
This is a contender for a race of the season, in my opinion.
Definitely. Oh.
When is it gonna be?
We're used to seeing a horse leading the way, but not in the form of Simba.
Simba. DRS enabled. We're back on the way.
Green flag racing as Slash is trying to go around Owen, but Owen parks his car beautifully on the apex there. Jojo is also in this fight.
Oh, Kavilion.
We've got all the... Oh wow, look at that opportunistic move from SLR Kavilion. Beautiful move there. And now also Jacob is trying to get past Robbins, but I'm jumping back to the battle between Owen, Slash and Jojo.
Mr. Lewis Jojo.
Here comes Jojo. He's right behind that pink and blue Racing Point. The Pink Panther is under pressure.
He brakes really late and still makes the corner.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now let's see. Jojo gets a beautiful run. Actually, still through that third and final part of the first 3 corners. He is right up behind IRLT Owen. The break heading into the corner, but Owen keeps P3 for now.
No, he just flips it back on the inside.
Oh wow! What? Jojo is? What is this man eating, man?
Jojo is on a mission.
Beautiful, beautiful racing from all of these drivers. Okie dokes. So, before we head on to the madness that is the main straight again, it is Simba leading the way from Yagi-san P2, Jojo in P3 who is pressuring Yagi-san, Owen P4, Slash P5, Cavillion P6, Robbins P7, Jacob P8, Zyro P9 and Gamer Marcus in P10. But let's jump back to this leading battle between Yagi-san, Jojo and Simba. Well, Jojo has got such a good drive coming out of that final corner. He's really got this horse hooked up. Very close there. He actually sticks it to Yagi-san. And actually his teammate swerved out of the slipstream to give Jojo a little bit of a tow there. The 2 horse teammates working really well together. And it is now a horse 1-2 here at Mexico. It's looking like a good day for horse.
It's like basically the opposite of Grosjean and Magnussen. These guys are really working together. Semba just letting Jojo through for the lead.
Yeah,
and
so Jojo has taken back the lead.
Cavillion has to make some moves now. If he wants to stay within the 3-second gap.
Yeah, Cavillion can't stay behind all these guys. He has to start making some moves.
Helicopter angle once again. Lovely through the S's. Okay, have a look at the penalty situation once again. As Cavillion gets a penalty.
Okay, I'll quickly check now. Jojo has got, but the thing is, I don't know for a fact if he served his 5-second penalty when he made his pit stop. That's the only thing I don't know. Because at this stage he's got a 9-second penalty without the 5-second penalty that was added onto his time. So he's still got a minimum of 9 seconds. And when you look at Cavillion has also got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, which we never saw.
Oh, I never saw that.
And then he's got 2 3-second penalties.
A little bit of lag, and Yagi-san almost jumped into the front wing of Owen. And Yagi-san misses his braking point, running a bit wide, and has to yield the position to Owen. Owen up at the P3 now. And Slash already at the back of Yagi-san as well. One mistake and you can lose 2 or 3 positions.
You keep us updated on what's going on track, and I'll quickly see the other penalty situations. Bloody hell, Simba's got a lot of penalties. Let's quickly see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 penalties and almost on number 5. Owen has got 1 5-second penalty, but no 3-second penalty. So Owen is looking good here actually. And Yagi-san has got also no penalties. So Yagi-san and Owen are looking really strong in this race. Slash also no penalties, not even a warning. So Owen, Yagi-san and Slash are looking very strong in this race.
Slash now at the back of Yagi-san once again in the baseball section. Cutting the final couple corners just a little bit. And back into hot lap mode. He only has 20% DRS left. Opening the DRS. And Cavillion is right behind him as well. Cavillion now going for the move on Slash. Gets it done. Still in the slipstream of Yagi-san.
Beautiful look ahead between Owen and Simba as Owen gets the Red Bull up into P2 to dethrone the 1-2 for Rich Energy Horse Racing. Beautiful move there from Owen. He's a little bit sideways coming out of the third corner, but he's got DRS, and I think that's a solid P2 maneuver there from ILRT Owen.
Zero gets past Jacob, by the way, in the back of the field. A little bit of contact. Jacob still hanging around on the outside.
Ooh, boys, give each other room, be friendly.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Maybe there was lag.
Oh, watch out, guys.
Jacob
beautiful
cutting
racing
all sorts of corners now.
Look at Zyro. Damn, that was a little bit very wide there from Zyro.
Yeah, that's why he got a penalty for that. Lap 23 out of 36. It's not over yet.
Yeah, it's still 13 laps to go here in Mexico.
Yagi-san on Semba. On the really long back straight.
Come on, Yagi-san, my friend, get back your podium position.
Goes for a
He
move on
goes
the
for the dive
inside.
on the inside. Very ballsy move. And that is Yagi-san back up into P3. And now Kavilian is lurking right behind here to take P4 away from Simba. Let's see what they can get going for themselves here. Simba's trying to get back at Yagi-san actually. But Yagi-san just cuts off his front nose completely.
And Kavilian now right at the back of the wrong Haas.
Yeah, very well put there, at the back of the wrong horse.
As Jojo already
I think
made a
Simba's
gap
tires are
of
starting to
4.5
die
seconds.
now.
Whose tires? Semba?
Yeah, Simba, I think his tires are starting to die now.
Yeah, I think so, with 14 laps. And he still has to go for another 12. Do you think he's gonna make it?
He can make it, definitely, but his tires are going to be worthless from lap 30. So for those final 6 laps, he needs to decide if he wants to take that gamble.
So that also applies to Jojo then, because he's already also on 10 lap old mediums.
Yeah.
But Jojo is a wizard, so we can't take that into account. Let's have a look. Can we have a 3 wide moment? Yagi-san, Semba and Kavilian. Kavilian on the inside.
Yes, we are, guys! Yagi-san is sandwiched between a
Oh, a
horse
little
and
bit
a
of
Red Bull.
contact.
They give, when the squeeze, look at Slash, I mean Kavilian. They give Kavilian a squeeze, look at Slash now. And also, Robert is into this fight now as well. Where is Yagi-san going to defend? Just stick to the inside. He doesn't, he leaves it all wide open. For somebody, there's contact. Contact between Yagi-san. Guys, that's not a place for 4 cars to go side by side.
Slash getting pushed wide. Kavilian on the inside. Slash is still there. Oh, just a little bit of a misshift. And he has to yield the position to Kavilian now in P5.
Dude, I'm gonna go to bed after this. I'm too tired to do anything after this. I'm gonna go straight to bed.
Same.
Jeez, man. It's Gamer Marcus looking, having a look on his teammate, but he's still not getting anything done. Dude, from P3 all the way down to P10, all in one train. When last have we seen this amount of action?
Yeah, that's been a while, indeed.
Okay, let's jump back to Simba now as Yagi-san is going to have the DRS in the Mercedes. Will he get close enough? It looks like he will. A very last minute dive. Will he go for it? Yes, he's up the inside. Yagi-san is driving brilliantly here today.
Simba holds it inside and there's contact in Simba's round.
He spun! Simba has spun! Was there contact there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was
That is
just a little bit of contact.
for Simba.
Just a little bit of contact, but I think it was some kind of a side pod glitch again.
Oh, that is heartbreaking for the second horse drive and Simba. He was doing so well. He was definitely in my pool for driver of the day. Definitely.
Yeah, true. And that promotes Kavilian up into P4.
Oh, wow.
Now can he make a move on Yagi-san? He's got the freshest tires out of the top 10. Have to get a bit with Jojo and Gamer Mark and stuff, but they're on the mediums.
Yeah, also don't forget about the comeback drive of the century in the form of Slash, who had who took a free 10 place grid penalty.
Yeah. But he's still very much in this race. Because
Gamer Mark goes for a move on Robbins.
And Kavilian on Yagi-san, and Yagi-san lets him through.
Smart move there from Yagi-san.
Slash cutting a bit of the track once again. And Robbins is now past 0. I'm sorry I missed that. Slash going on the inside of Yagi-san as well. And Yagi-san trying to cut back. I'm going to have a sip of my beer.
Oh my great goodness. Stuff are starting to calm down, but there's still a lot that can happen now.
True that.
Never say never in this sport. As actually Jojo is starting to do what he does best and starting to thrash the rest of the field. It's an 8.3 second gap to Owen and P2, and it's a further 3.7 seconds away from this absolute titanic battle between Cavillion Slash and Yagi-san.
I'm looking for the POV of Yagi-san now for this fight. Although he's a bit far off, so I'm gonna switch to Slash.
He does still have DRS, but he is definitely not close enough.
Cavillion going
Slash is
defensive.
going for the podium position move on Cavillion. On the outside, Red Bull V Racing Point. Oh, that's a very big corner cut there from Slash. As he gets a tag slapper coming out of the third corner. And now he has left himself wide open to Yagi-san maybe. Let's see what these guys get going for themselves. Oh, Yagi-san has a little... Okay, where's he going? Little too late onto the brakes there, my friend. Little too late onto the brakes.
Himself, yeah. Decent defensive driving from Cavillion, by the way, because he just kept his Red Bull on the track and on the racing line, so Slash had nowhere to go, really.
Yeah, he parked the car on the apex beautifully every single time, so beautiful defending there from SLR Cavillion.
Slash now picking up corner cuts left, right, and center, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh, running a bit wide again.
Interesting question. You think Jojo is going to be able to take those mediums to the end?
For the race's sake, I hope not. But yeah, you never know. I'm not biased or anything, but he already has a 10-second lead once again, almost. And now Slash is too far off of Cavillion, and Yagi-san is gaining a lot still.
Yeah, this fight is long from over, in my opinion.
And all of a sudden, all the gaps have grown a bit to, yeah, a second and a half. Yellow sector 1.
Look at this ballsy move from Simba and Zero.
And Jacob was round.
They are... Oh, what happened to Jacob?
Drunkenstein got past. I think he spun on his own.
Oh, wow. He's got massive front wing damage, actually.
I think he spun on his own into the wall then.
Yeah. Look at this ballsy move from Zairo and Simba. They have got into the pit lane to put on softs to see if they can get themselves into the points. I think it's a gamble worthwhile because I mean you've got nothing to
16
lose now.
7 laps.
If there's another safety car, they've played their cards exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh! Packageers round! Packageers round as him and Zairo make contact. Packageers round, and that will also promote Simba up into P12. Luckily, they get it out of the wall, but just a little bit of rear and front wheel contact there.
Keeping up with the fight for the podium, Cavillion and Slash. Slash is now gaining a lot, and he's going for a move on the inside. I think that's no problem for him. Cavillion trying to switch back.
There we go.
First switch back, second switch back, and the third one, and Slash is a little bit wide.
Oh! Slash has a tank slap with midway through the corner. And now it is him versus Cavillion. Ooh! He does have DRS. Ooh, and also Cavillion decides against it to go for the move. So that is now a racing point in P3.
But with the penalty situation, he's already in P3, so it doesn't really matter, but you never know.
Yeah, let me quickly check the penalties again. Just so we can see what's going on here.
Let's have a look.
So, Jojo.
Well, I sing.
Dude, I thought our song was Barbie Girl. You're disappointing me.
Aw. No, okay.
Sorry, I just
6 laps to go now.
Okay, 1, 2... Okay, 3. So Jojo is still on 3 3-second penalties. I do not know if his 5-second penalty still counts. We will have to see at the end of the race. But he's got 9 seconds, and he is on the verge of getting his 4th one because he's on 2 warnings. So in the next corner cut, he will have 12 seconds against his name without the 5-second penalty added to his name.
Cavillion for the move. Down the inside.
Okay,
and Slash trying to hold it around the outside, but he can't. Trying to switch back now. Ooh, he gets a very good run. But Cavillion has DRS. Yellow in sector 3. I think Jacob has spun again. Yeah, he has.
That's just sad.
Is it going to trigger a late safety car? Because he has retired. He was just fed up, I think. Not a safety car though.
Okay, back to the penalty situation. Owen has got a 5-second penalty that I think he has not served it yet. So if Cavalian still, Jojo still has that extra 5 seconds and now getting maybe up to 12, Owen can still win this race. And then you've got Cavalian, who has got also 2 penalties, and also a 5-second one, but I think he served his 5-second one, so that's 6 for him. And then Slash, 0, still not even a warning for Slash yet. So Slash is also looking to be in a very good position, a solid podium. And Yagi-san has got 2 warnings and no penalty so far.
So that means, I think, that Slash is going to get P3 and Yagi-san even P4.
Yes, very possible.
And Gamer Mark is still hanging around as well.
He's struggling to keep up with this group, but he is starting to run away from his teammate, and they were very close just a few laps ago.
Yeah, he's actually gaining on the group, and Slash is really close to Cavalian once again. And Zero with his gamble is now up into the points. Only 5 seconds away from Craigleton. And Craigleton has a shit ton of penalties, I believe, but Zero has as well.
Yeah, I think he does. We'll have to see at the end of the race for that situation.
Final 4 laps.
Yep. My co-commentator, Mr. Bere, at this stage we are looking at the world champion in Jojo crossing the line to start lap 33. If the race had to end now, he will be crowned Season 7 A1 League world champion.
But there's still 3 laps to go. You never know.
Yeah, I'm not...
He could absolutely smash it into the wall in the next corner. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Anything can happen here with what has happened here today already.
Slash a bit far off now. He's going to try a lunge. Go on, do it. Ah, just thinks about it.
He's going to have DRS again now for the second straight. Let's quickly see what he does in that racing point.
That's going to be a move.
Yeah, he's going to the outside. To have the inside for the second corner, but Cavalian just says, "Oh hell no!"
Look at him on the inside. He hangs it in there.
Still sticking it in there. Oh, close, very close. Will Cavalian have the better exit coming out of the corner? Hitting into the edges. Who's got the grip?
Side by side, a little bit of contact. Oh, they're letting each other live.
We're rubbing.
Still rubbing.
Oh,
Oh no! And Slash is round.
Slash is round. Oh man, that is so disappointing.
Well, that was just waiting to happen, I think.
Oh,
that's a shame.
Man.
That's a shame. I think
very big shame. But rubbing is racing.
I think it's going to be an inquiry, but yeah, rubbing is racing. I don't think anyone was at fault really there.
No, that was just racing, and it was bound to happen. I mean, how long have these guys been fighting now?
Yeah, and
As now look at Gamer Mark, who is in a solid P5.
He's gaining as well. And we have a new contender in Gamer Mark. Now in P5, he can still get a podium with the penalty situation.
Yep.
2 laps and a bit remaining.
2.5 laps to go. Jojo is in the S's and driving an absolutely solid race. I mean, I thought after that crash he was done for. I didn't think he was going to get back into the lead. And he just flew through the field.
Yellow in sector 1 and Semba has just parked it somewhere. I don't...
Yeah, he's broken his front wing.
Moving on. Zero getting a 10-second time penalty now.
Jeez. Oh, Simba and Zaira must have come together because Zaira has got a front wing breakage and also a Simba. And they were battling for the final points in P10. So I think those two came together.
I think so too, yeah. I think Zero's waiting up for him. Let's have a look and see what's going to happen here. Because we're very strict with guys trying to ruin each other's races, so...
Yeah.
Oh, he lets him back through, I think. Okay, that's allowed, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yagi-san is now the back of Cavalian for the penultimate lap.
Come on, Yagi-san. Get that Mercedes on the podium. Let's go, let's go, let's go. He has a look, but decides against it. He's only going to have one more lap to do this. So he has to line up a very solid move on the final lap.
And don't forget Gamer Mark as well. He is saving up his DRS. He's at 80% and the guys in front is 40%.
Yagi-san is now on 50%. So Cavilian is really on the back foot here, as Zero has retired from the session.
Oh, into the
Very
pits. Okay, that's allowed. Yellow in second 2 and 3.
Jojo has started the final lap.
Slash was into the wall again. And he has a flat.
Oh no.
He has a flat. 26 lap old Haas.
Oh wow. So that was not his fault.
Well, maybe he hit the wall and then his tire burst. I don't know.
Can be.
I don't know. Let's have a look at Cavilian, Yagi-san and Gamer Mark, the battle for the podium still. Cavilian runs a bit wide.
Yagi-san, this is your final opportunity, my friend. Opens up the rearing of DRS. Gamer Mark is also really close. Will there be any moves made into the fourth corner? No, there will not. And
Has Gamer Mark picked up a penalty, by the way?
Barry, what is there to say? An absolutely dominant display from Jojo, not just in this race, but throughout the whole season.
And even with the front wing breakage and the extra pit stop and the 20 lap old mediums.
He comes across the line to take the win here in Mexico as he takes a 5-second penalty for an unserved penalty. Let's see if it's enough to promote Owen into P1, but I don't think it will be. Let's quickly see as Owen rounds the final corner to take a solid P2 here for Red Bull. And Owen stays second with 11 seconds behind. He also has an unserved penalty. Cavilian comes across the line to actually, wow! Yagi-san is now P3.
Gets the podium.
Yagi-san takes P3 from Cavilian. Sorry, I like Yagi-san. I'm happy about that. Cavilian P4. The championship is in any case over for Cavilian. P5. Robbins P6, Junkenstein P7, Craigelton will come across the line in P8. Packagee, just keeping his nose clean, is going to finish in a solid P9. And Slash will be in P10, and Simba will be in P11, driving a car without a front wing.
And Slash, she's still into the points.
Yeah.
Can he make it 2 points?
Barrow, who was your driver of the day?
Yeah, for me it's still gonna be Jojo.
Absolutely.
Whoa, what a crash! What a crash for Slash and the parked car of Robbins after the finish line.
Oh. Look at Simba! He's throwing donuts in the stadium section to keep the fans riled up. Oh man, that's my celebration. I love that. Well done there to Simba. But I agree with you. Jojo, after that immense crash with De Souza and Jacob, he really deserved the win today after that fight back. Driver of the day and our season 7 champion, Jojo 79, and he gets the championship by winning a Grand Prix. I think that is just the ultimate cherry on top of the cake. Oh boy.
G fucking G.
Yeah. Jojo, you are the man to beat come season 8. You are definitely the man to beat. Beautiful race. Owen takes a solid P2, still a great drive from Owen, and after he got P2, he just broke away from the rest of the field, and Yagi-san takes P3. I'm always happy about that. Crazy Grand Prix. So, final question. Race of the season for you?
I think it is, man. I think it is.
I'm gonna give it also to race of the season. This was just absolute. At six stages, absolute anarchy, but absolutely awesome racing. I don't know how many overtakes we had. Somebody has to be keeping stats somewhere, but we probably saw close to 50 overtakes, and maybe even more. There were crazy overtakes all over the field.
And Yagi-san, the only one without penalties. GG to him as well.
Wow,
from P7
that's
on
a
the
great
grid.
drive there.
Robbins also from P11 to P6. He can be happy with himself. Packaging in the points. Fairly decent race, I should say.
Yeah, very, very, very good race. Wow, wow, wow. I'm speechless. Great, great race. And I really think Jojo deserves this championship. He has driven absolutely superbly this entire championship.
Yeah, same.
Wow.
Right. From
Guys,
Mexico
that has
in...
been this
Yeah,
this
you were...
race.
yeah.
Sorry, it's your actually you should end this. I did a lot of talking this whole stream.
Yeah, same. So from Hermanos Rodriguez, this has been your commentator NSX Barrett with Turbocharged 51, or as we should say, SLR Turbo. And we'll hope to we'll hope to catch you again next week in the US of A.
Yes, definitely. Guys, it's been a blast. We'll see you next week at Kota. Cheers!
I need to practice my American accent now. All right. See you later, guys. Cheers.